Hey y'all, welcome to Businesswoman YouTube, and today we're going to talk about how to get $50,000 from Chase Bank. So I was able to get over $80,000 from Chase Bank, $70,000 on the business and $14,000 on the personal. So really like $81,500 I believe it was, because I think I just did the math right before we started this video. I think that was it, but something around there. And I could definitely, show the proof if you go on my Instagram, or also maybe I could put some little pop-ups here. Let's talk about how to get $50,000 to Chase Bank. So let's jump right into it. The requirements are you must have a good credit score. I know a lot of gurus and a lot of people tell you don't, but you do. You have to have a good credit, not a credit score per se, you have to have a good credit report, okay? And we'll talk about that today in this video. So requirements, these are the main requirements. I'm gonna put them up here right now. You want to have a good credit report, and we'll talk what we will tell you what good means, okay? Credit report. Okay, so we have a good credit report, and we will do, then the next thing you want to do is obviously have your LLC. All right, so those are basically the requirements, but we'll get into details right now. All right, so step number one for the good credit report, which is probably going to take most of our time. Step number one, you want to check your credit first. That's the first thing. So step number one, you have to see where your credit's at. And most people, they don't know where their credit is. So check your credits, okay? Most people, they don't know. Like, they don't know where their credit stands. They don't know how to read their credit report. But I'm here to actually help you and show you how to read your credit report. So I'm gonna make a quick little video on, basically like right after this video, I'm gonna attach it to this video, and I'm gonna show you how to sign up for the credit monitoring site that we use. So the credit monitoring site that we use is called My Free Score. So we're gonna put it over here. It's called My Free Score. My Free Score, okay? And it is run by us, so definitely sign up with us, because don't sign up with nobody else. No, I'm just playing. But definitely sign up with us, because it will be highly appreciated. So use My Free Score. The link is gonna be down below. So use that link, and I'm gonna show you, like I said in the next video, how to sign up and stuff like that. Hey y'all, so you are now on My Free Score Now, powered by Businesswoman University and Businesswoman. So you received this link under my YouTube video, and this is exactly how it's going to look like. So if you sign up, definitely make sure you sign up under our link, and make sure that it's all pink, and when you register, it's all pink. Do not go on My Free Score Now separately, or do not click out of this link, because if you click out of this link, you will not be able to sign up under Businesswoman. And I will highly appreciate if you do sign up under Businesswoman, because this is just showing a love to me, just like how I am showing love to y'all. So I would highly appreciate that. Okay, so all you have to do is go on here, put your first name, middle name, last name, email, password. And then after that, you want to verify your identity, because this is giving you access to all three credit reports. You want access to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian for this video, because we will be showing you exactly how to review your credit report, because it's super important for us so we can get that funding from Chase Bank. Okay, it is $1 upfront, so you can go ahead and activate it, which is nothing, and you have 7 days for free for that $1. And then after that, after 7 days, your subscription will be $29.90 every single month, but it is totally worth it, y'all. You want to make sure that you check your credit report on something accurate. You want to make sure that you see your accurate credit scores, your accurate credit report, so you can go ahead and get that bag from Chase. So you can check your credit report any single day of the month, throughout the month. All you have to do is sign up for My Free Score Now here. And then on the next video, we will show you how to review your credit report. Thank y'all. Once you sign up, you're going to see your credit scores. You're going to see TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. All right? You're going to see all three. Once you see all three, then you want to basically review your credit report. That's step number 2. So step number 2 will be review your report, credit report. And the reason why you want to review your credit report Because like I said before, they want you to have a good credit report. Chase, right? You want funding with Chase? You want money with them? You need to know at least where you stand first so you can do the necessary steps to basically get that good credit report that they're asking for. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what that good credit report looks like. So review your credit report. Things you wanna check is, you wanna check your payment history. You want to check your utilization. You want to check how many inquiries you have. You want to check your total accounts. Let's go to accounts. You want to check your total accounts. And you want to check your length of history. Okay, so these are like basically the main things that you want to do. Kind of messed up right there too, but those are basically the main stuff that they check for your credit. Okay, so with payment history, you want to have 100% on-time payments. But I'm not gonna lie, life happens, right? And sometimes we forget to pay. Like me, I forgot to pay like twice one time because I thought I put it on auto pay. So that's a tip for y'all. If you don't have your credit cards on auto pay, put your credit cards on auto pay for the minimum payment, because payment history is reflected through your minimum payment, not you paying your credit card in full every single month. So make sure you have 100% on-time payments. And if you don't, like I said, because life happens, what I did was I still applied and I still got approved. So I had 99% payment history. So if you have 99% payment history, it's fine, as long as it's not 2 years old or anything like that. As long as it's not over 2 years, like, no, that's what I'm saying. As long as it's not recent, I'm sorry, y'all. Basically, if the payment if you just missed the payment last month, then you may have to wait at least like 3 months before applying for Chase. You can try, it's up to you. As long as if your credit report is strong everywhere else, then you'll be fine. But if it's not strong everywhere else, then you may have to wait until you get that payment, like basically that late payment removed or anything like that. So like I said, 100% on-time payments. Sometimes it's okay to have 99, depending on your situation. If you have strong credit, it's okay to have 99. And like I said, in order for you to avoid not having 100%, in order for you to get 100% and make sure you stay at 100%, make sure that you put your credit cards on auto pay for the minimum payment. The next thing is gonna be, you wanna be at 30% utilization or lower. I'm like, did I spell utilization right? 30% utilization or lower. So, yes. And excellent credit will be 10%. So I'm gonna just put that in there for y'all. So 10% utilization will be better than 30%, okay? So you wanna be at 30% utilization or lower. You wanna be at 100% on-time payments. And the way you can get 30% utilization or lower, obviously you gotta pay your credit cards. You can also get a personal loan. You can do a lot of different things, but we're just gonna talk about the requirements. If you guys want to learn more about ways to lower your utilization, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be sharing more of that as well. Or also, you can join our university. Inquiries. You want to go ahead and have 2 or less on each bureau. I hate spelling bureau because I always feel like I spell it wrong. But you want to have 2 or less on each credit bureau, okay? So any inquiry not connected to an open credit card account, you want to basically dispute off your credit, okay? So as long as the inquiry is not connected to an open personal credit card account, it can be disputed off of your credit, okay? The next thing will be total accounts. You want to make sure that you have no negative accounts. And right after I go over length of history, we will take a quick pause and I will show you how to spot a negative account. No negative accounts. All right, so you don't want to have no negative accounts, because if you have negative accounts, obviously the bank is not going to approve you, because why would they give people money that owe other people money? Because most of the time negative accounts are like collections, charge-offs, repossessions, student loans and collections, too many inquiries and stuff like that. And collections is basically when you owe somebody money before in the past and you never pay them back, right? So you want to make sure you remove and dispute all negative accounts off of your credit report. Then the length of history is basically how long you had your credit. So my recommendation is definitely 2 years. If you didn't have it for 2 years, if you don't have credit for 2 years, that's still okay, because you can do something called get an authorized user trade line, or yeah, basically you have to get an authorized user trade line. But minimum, you want to have 6 months. Minimum 6 months. If you have 6 months, you have to get an authorized user trade line. If you have like more, like a year, you may not need one, but you want to essentially be at 2-year history. So again, 100% on-time payments, 30% utilization or lower, or 10% is best, 2 or less hard inquiries on each credit bureau, no negative accounts, and you want to have 2 years history, minimum 6 months, if you want to get approved for over $50,000 with Chase. And like I said, now in this next little clip, we will show you how to spot a negative account. Okay? Okay, so once you spot the negative account, this will be your step number 3. If you have no negative accounts on your credit report, you can skip this step. Okay, but if you see a negative account on your credit report, then you need credit repair. Okay, so there are different ways to repair your credit, and this basically means removing anything negatively affecting your credit, like any collections, any charge-offs, any repos, any student loans and collections, or anything negatively like evictions, child support. Anything you didn't pay off, anything delinquent, anything derogatory, anything bad on your credit, you've got to dispute it. So once you dispute the negative items off your credit report, then we'll go to the next step. But I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to dispute. So you can either do AI. You can use AI as disputing. And I'll put a link down below so you can do AI disputing. So this is basically like, you know, AI, like it's artificial intelligence. So you tell AI, like, hey, you can even use ChatGPT, but like, hey, how do I dispute this account off my credit? But I'll put the link below to if you want to use AI to dispute. You can also use identity theft if you are a victim of identity theft. If you're a victim of identity theft, you definitely want to file a police report, or you can also get a FTC report on identitytheft.gov, and then you can go ahead and file a dispute against a negative account because you want to remove it off your credit. And the last way that you can file a dispute is through consumer laws. So basically, the reason I'm saying consumer laws is very important for us to know and understand, because basically we as consumers, there's so many laws that protect us. So basically, most of the time, accounts or collections are illegal. They're not supposed to buy your debt from another, like your creditor. So if you owe T-Mobile money, you owe T-Mobile money. You don't owe the collection company money. So the collection company buys your debt without your consent, and then they try to charge you more than what they paid your debt for. Because they might buy your debt for like $1 or like little to no money, and then they'll charge you basically way more. So as consumers, we have to understand that this is illegal and you can dispute it off your credit report. And if you want to learn more about fixing your credit, all you have to do is basically click the link below to join Businesswoman University waitlist, or join Businesswoman University, because this is where we talk everything on how to fix your credit. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little more tips so you can basically list all your accounts. So what you want to do is you want to list all your accounts, list negative accounts, and your account name and account number and when the account was open. So account name, account number, and when the account was open. So you want to list this. You want to have your ID plus social. You want to write the dispute letters through AI, identity theft, or consumer laws, and then you want to mail it to the credit bureaus or file through the CFPB. And I will put down the basically like the addresses for the credit bureaus under this video. So I'm back. Okay, so once you log into My Free Score Now, it should say partnered with BWU right here to make sure that you access in the correct link. Okay, you can see your credit scores here. You can see what your future score will be because you know that's exactly what it will be. And you can go on your smart credit report, your 3B reports and scores, your money manager, and so much more. Okay, we will go over your credit report today. So today I am reviewing one of my clients' credit report, and we will go over how you can figure out what's on your credit report. So in the video, we talked about, the things that we need to do to get access to $50,000 with Chase Bank. So, we must make sure that our credit report is clean with no negative items, no collections, no charge-offs, no repos, no student loans and collections, nothing negative like that. So today in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot a negative item, y'all. Okay, so when you log into My Free Score Now, like I said, you can see your credit score and so on and so forth. The next thing you want to do is go on your reports, and you want to go on 3B reports and scores. So I'm going to click that now. Okay, when you are on 3B reports and scores, you will see this. Now, this thing on the side, don't mind this. I only click this because I don't want you guys to see the person's information. So, it will basically show all 3 credit scores from TransUnion. It should be right here, Experian, and Equifax. Then you want to go ahead and switch to Classic View because this is the easiest way that you're going to spot a negative item. Once you switch to Classic View, you are going to scroll to your first account. So this right here is one of the accounts on this person's credit report, okay? So the things that you want to look for is you want to look at your account status, your payment status, your remarks, okay? You want to look at the account type. You want to look at the payment history. You want to look at a lot of different factors inside of every account, okay? The reason why you want to look at these accounts is because they could be either negatively affecting your credit report or positively affecting your credit report, okay? The other thing you want to look at is account rating. So the main things that you want to look for is account rating, payment history, and account rating, payment history, and I didn't see foreclosure and payment status. Okay. Account rating, payment status, and payment history. So right here, the account rating is derogatory. So anything that says in collections, charge off as bad debt, repossession, derogatory, eviction, delinquent account, bankruptcy, anything negatively affecting you like that needs to be completely removed off your credit report, and it needs to be disputed, and you need credit repair. Another thing you want to look for is the payment history. If you see all these red remarks like this, then it is negatively affecting you. So as you can see, it was 30 days late, 60 days late, 90 days late, 120 days late. Any missed payment on your credit report can affect your credit score 50 to 100 points. So that's 50 to 100 points down the drain if you do miss a payment, y'all. So we talked about this already, but I'm going to keep going to review more files. So this is the next file. So this is basically the next account. We have Capital One here. This one right here was NRSMS Cow. I believe this says foreclosure. I'm assuming this was a property, a mortgage. This right here is Capital One. I'm assuming this is a credit card. So right here, this says payment status. It says collection charge-off. What did we say about collection and charge-offs? They're negatively affecting you. The account rating is derogatory. This is a bad account. And you can see right here, it's a charge-off on the payment history. Now, this person is inside of Businesswoman University, and right here on TransUnion, it says none reported, and on Equifax, it says none reported. Why? Because they removed this account off of TransUnion and Equifax, but they are still working on Experian. So you definitely want to go ahead and do the same exact thing, y'all. Y'all want to go ahead and remove this off of all 3 credit bureaus. But the first step is to obviously review your credit report, okay? So you want to know what you want. You want to know what you're going to remove off your credit report first before you remove it. So this right here is Victoria's Secret. This right here has 2 late payments. As you can see, this is negatively affecting the credit report. It's not horrible like the other 2, but it is still bad. So again, this one right here's account status is just open, and account rating is just open. And the payment is just basically current. So that's fine. But right here, when you look at this, you have 30 days past due, which is not fine. So far, 3 accounts need to be removed. Now, this account right here is Capital One. This right here, it says derogatory, and this one says collection. So that has to be removed. This one right here, okay, so this one right here is actually an account, but this one's actually a good account. So right here, the account rating just says open, and the payment status just says current, which is really, really good. And if you look at the payment history, it's all green checks. So that's really, really, really good. So this account right here does not need to be removed off the credit report. This right here has to be removed. And basically, this is what you're going to do with every account removed. This is what you're going to do with every account on your credit report. Okay. So this person has a lot of negative items they need to remove off their credit. So basically what you're going to be doing is you are going to remove everything bad off of your credit. Okay. And once you remove everything bad off of your credit, then after that, then that's when you will start building your credit. After you remove everything bad off your credit, you will start building your credit. Okay. So this is basically how to review your credit report. As you can see, this one's bad right here too. This is basically how to do it. I'm going to show you guys one more last thing before we go to the next part of this video. So, okay, so that's how you review that. And then if I scroll all the way down, this is where you will see inquiries or public information. Usually under public information will be any type of bankruptcies, and inquiries will be anytime you apply for a credit card or a car or anything you applied for, and any inquiry not connected to an open credit card account needs to be removed off your credit. Okay. The last thing I want to show you guys real quick was go back on reports and go on Smart Credit Report. The reason I like going on Smart Credit Report is because it literally tells you exactly you have 14 negative items. So all you have to do is click on that, and you can go ahead and review all your negative items instead of scrolling through everything. This will literally tell you exactly what's negatively affecting your credit. So right here, you can see that this is negatively affecting their credit. This is negatively affecting their credit, and so on and so forth. So right there, you can see what's negatively affecting this person's credit. And then once you go ahead and figure out what's negatively affecting your credit, then you can start writing out, okay, this is the account name and the account number of what's negatively affecting my credit. This is when the account was open and it's negatively affecting my credit. And all this information is on the account, y'all. So this is the account name, the account number, and the account when the account was open is literally inside of back to 3B reports and scores. When you look at every single account, it literally tells you all the information you need. So you can start filing disputes and you can start going through credit repair. So this is exactly what you need to know. And this is exactly what you need to do so you can start working on your credit. And so you can start fixing your credit and improving your credit so you can get that funding from Chase Bank. I hope that you guys learned something, and then let's move on to the next part of this video. Okay, so step number 4 is credit building. And basically what you want to do is you want to get a credit card. So you could be anywhere at no credit, some credit, or good credit. Once you are basically done fixing your credit, you're going to be at those 3 stages. So if you're at no credit, I would definitely go for... If you're at no credit, I will go for the Discover card, Discover, It, or Capital One. Or Capital One. If you're at some credit, like good credit, you will basically do the Amex Everyday card, a credit union, or the Chase Freedom. Chase Freedom. Okay, those are the credit cards that you can get if you have good credit. Like once you fix your credit, you'll have nothing on your credit if you have all bad stuff. But if you have some good stuff on your credit, maybe one credit card or an auto loan or something on there, you can get these cards because these cards more likely will approve you compared to Discover, Capital One. Sometimes they don't approve if you have nothing on your credit. So I would definitely recommend this stuff right here. The last step would be, but if you have strong credit, you will go to the last step, which will be business credit, which will be the Chase bag, right? So once you're there, meaning you have no negative accounts, you have 3 to 5. The next thing would be having 3 to 5 credit cards. So once you're in the credit building stage, you want to get an Amex card, the credit union card, or Chase Freedom Unlimited. You could get all 3 credit cards, then you will be able to get business credit. Or you can get the Discover card, Amex, or the Chase Freedom, then you get business credit. But you just need 3 to 5 credit cards, okay? One with $5,000. So the limit should be $5,000 plus. All right? So you want to have 3 to 5 credit cards, limits with $5,000 plus, and you want to go ahead and have your LLC, of course, EIN number, and operating agreement. All right, y'all? So this is basically how you can get over $50,000 with Chase Bank. And if you want to learn more, all you got to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will teach you some more. Bye, y'all. Hi, y'all. So if you are in this page, then you reached the last part of the video. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit more about the Chase Business Credit Card for $50,000 plus. Yes, let's talk more about it. So I shared this link under my YouTube video. So this is what you should be seeing. And this is my referral link if you are ready to apply for the Chase Business Credit Card for yourself. Okay, it is best to use my referral link for the best approval odds. Okay, so now if you are on this link, you can choose any business credit card that you want to. If you have your LLC, and make sure you have all the credit requirements that we just went over in this video. So no negative accounts, no collections, no charge-offs, no repos, no student loans and collections, nothing negatively affecting your credit score, okay? You don't want to have that many inquiries. And Chase Bank does pull from TransUnion and Experian. You don't want to have that many inquiries. You want to have 3 to 5 credit cards in your name, and you want to at least have one credit card with at least $5,000. Now, one of the credit cards can be at least $2,000, but the more credit limits that you have, the higher your credit limits, the more money that Chase will approve you for. So it is better to increase your credit limits, call your credit card company, increase the limits, and if they do increase them, just wait 30 days so they can report to the credit bureau, and then you can apply so you can have higher limit business credit cards. Okay, this is why the credit building stage on your credit is super important. So you want to have 3 to 5 credit cards. You want to apply for the credit cards that we mentioned, like Chase, Amex, or Navy Federal. Then you want to pay them on time every single month for at least 3 to 6 months. Once you pay them on time every single month and you've had a credit card for at least 6 months, then of course you can apply for a business credit card. Now, we talked about that the history should at least be 2 years, but if the history is 6 months, you can get something called an authorized user trade line. If you get an authorized user trade line, then the authorized user trade line, what that would do is that will boost your credit score and your history from that authorized user. So whoever added you on their credit card, if they have 10-year history, that history will go on your credit report, and that can help you get better business credit cards with higher limits. So the key is to have no negative items. The other key is to have high limit personal credit cards, okay? So increasing your credit limits, applying for at least 3 credit cards. You do not want to have too many personal credit cards because Chase does have a rule. It's called 524. So 524 means that
you cannot have more than 5 open accounts within the last 24 months. So if you have more than 5 open accounts within the last 24 months, I'm sorry, but they're going to deny you. So you do not want to have more than 5 credit cards open within the last 24 months, 5 accounts open within the last 24 months. So if you have an auto loan already or a mortgage, then do not get multiple credit cards. Only have 3 credit cards with good limits, okay? And then increase your credit limits as well, which is also why I recommended a credit union to be one of your credit cards, because they can possibly give you a high limit credit card with having low history and low limits. Okay. And if you're just starting, so I highly recommend it. So once you have all these requirements in your LLC, then you can go ahead and apply for any of these business credit cards. So we have the Chase Premier, the Chase Unlimited, the Business Cash, and the Chase Preferred. It all depends on what your situation is and what you're looking to do. So if you're looking to invest into real estate or invest into Airbnb or invest into anything that is more so long term, I would highly recommend investing into the Business Unlimited or the Business Cash. And the reason for that is because they offer 0% interest for the next 12 months. So if we scroll down over here, we have 0% in introduction for the next 12 months. I highly recommend it. And I know you guys may say, oh, I don't know if I will make all my money back in 12 months if I buy a property with the credit card. So you don't really buy property with the credit card. You just put down with the credit card. Okay. But we'll talk more about that in another video when we talk about real estate. But today we're talking about how to get the funding. And also, if you want to learn more, like I said, all you got to do is click the link below and join Businesswoman University waitlist, because Businesswoman University will show you everything that you need to know. Okay. Or you could join us in Businesswoman University at businesswomanllc.com. All right. So my highest recommendation is to get these 2 credit cards. If it's a long-term investment, basically anywhere up to 12 months. All right. And then if you guys want to do anything with travel and stuff like that, I definitely highly recommend the Business Preferred. It's really good for traveling if you are a business that travels a lot. Now, the Chase Inc. Business Premier, it has everything right here as well. It talks about you have unlimited 2% cash back on all other business purchases. You also have 2.5% cash back on every purchase of $5,000 or more. Now, this does not have 0% interest APR. So every single one has different basically reward points or things that benefit you or your business. For example, this one right here has gas station, this one's internet and cable. So it's different for every single body. Like every business is going to be different. So you apply for which credit card you want to apply for. Now, you can apply for the Chase Unlimited and the Chase Business Cash and the Premier and the Preferred. You can apply for all 4 credit cards if you want to at the same exact time, right? With one LLC. So you can have one LLC and apply for all 4 if you want to, or you can go ahead and get a second LLC and then apply for 2 and then 2. Or you can apply for all 4 with one and then all 4 with the second one, okay? But understand though as well that Chase does have an internal system. So they know if you're applying for 8 credit cards at once with 2 different LLCs. So just be a little cautious, and they're not going to give you all of that. So even if you apply, it's totally fine. You could do whatever you want, but they're not going to give you funding for every single credit card, because if they fund you up to 50,000 already for the first time, they might not give you more at that moment. They might wait a couple years and then give you more later down the line. Because they just not going to give you so much at once, especially if you're just starting as well. But it all depends on your credit limits, remember. So somebody might get 50,000, somebody might get 75,000, somebody might get 100,000. Like for example, me, I have like 80 something thousand already. But you can do the same exact thing, okay? So all you got to do is click one of them and then apply for the credit card. So my favorite one definitely is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. So let's press on that one. Okay, so once I click on the Chase Business Unlimited, this is what it's going to show up. So you have to fill this out on the best of your ability. So your first name, last name, social security number, date of birth, address, phone number, email, your gross annual revenue, and stuff like that. Now, all this stuff is projected and also stated. Okay. So basically, projected means that this is basically how much you think your business is going to make within the next year. Now, definitely be realistic because they will not approve you if you say, oh, my business is going to make 500,000 or $1 million next year. In your credit report, you have a credit limit like of 5,000 only. They're not going to believe you. Okay. And also be realistic with yourself and your business and putting on how much your business is going to make. You want to put your business name, business address, EIN number, the address of your business. Like I said before, the business address can be your personal address or a business address. I highly recommend getting a business address from Regis. Um, because it is just way better to show that your business looks professional and have a business address. Business phone number you could get from freedomvoice.com. You can add employee cards if you want to. But yeah, that's basically it. If you have any employees, let them know you have employees and stuff like that. Okay. Also, if you're trying to get funding for your business, it's going to ask you the type of business that you have. Um, and when it asks you the type of business that you have, just understand that certain businesses are high risk and more likely they won't approve you with that type of business. High risk businesses could be like credit repair or funding or investments and stuff like that. So my highest recommendation is using a business that's not high risk. So for example, my business that I choose is business consulting because I do consult women on how to basically start their business. I consult women how to start their business. I help them with their LLCs and I also help them with their marketing. So you could do the same exact thing by choosing that type of business or whatever business that you may have. If you have more than one business, I would recommend using the one that is not so high risk. And you can check that out online and just Google like what are high risk businesses. But that's pretty much it, y'all. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video and I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and join Businesswoman University because Businesswoman University, we will show you so much more. We will show you how to fix your credit, build your credit, get access to over $100,000 in business credit because right here you can get funding with no proof of income at all. They don't ask you for your income. They ask you for your income right here, but they are not going to say, hey, give me tax returns or let me verify your income. So it's no proof of income. They're going to check your credit score though. This is why they ask you for your social security number. And this is why I'm showing you guys how you need to get your credit score to a 700 plus. Okay. So and in Businesswoman University, we teach you way more. We teach you how to get your credit score to a 700 plus. We teach you how to even invest the money once you get it. So once you get 100,000 in funding, I have landlords that allow you to do Airbnb. We have real estate opportunities. We have many opportunities where you can start investing into real estate or Airbnb so you can start making passive income every single month. We show you how to invest. We show you how to get a car so you can start renting it out on Turo. We show you how to do literally exactly what you need to do to be financially free. And not only that, but we have monthly meetings, like monthly meetups in person. We have monthly meetups in person and we have Zoom classes. We have a group chat with over 100 entrepreneurs and over 100 girls that are literally just there to motivate each other, inspire each other, and everything like that. So all you got to do is click the link below and join Businesswoman University. And like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys learned something. Bye, y'all.